We're at Mantic Games now, and among a lot of other things for Dungeon Saga and for Kings of War, and we're going to talk about Dungeon Saga and what happens before you start a round of Kings of War, about Vanguard.
Vanguard, yeah.
Yes, you've already got the base game for Dungeon Saga in your hands, this beautiful book. We already talked about it on our channel, but I'd like to know what's next, what's new for Dungeon Saga.
Okay. Well, what's new for Dungeon Saga is the Eye of the Abyss. This is the Eye of the Abyss supplement. It's going to get you 13 new missions for scenarios for your game. So we have 6 with our base heroes from the Dwarf King's Quest. We have 6 from the Infernal Crypts expansion, and we have 3 which are just kind of in between campaign, go and clear the sewers, go and just kill these beasties. So if you pick up, we've actually got the, here we go, critters. If we pick up the critters, we can go into the sewers and kill these as well.
I like that he used the book design for the bigger expansions, and these just look like VHS tapes. You came up with that idea.
They are actually getting phased out. That was something we've been using from years ago. We've got new packaging in, our brand new packaging for Kings of War and whatnot. It's generic boxes with stickers on them. They look really pretty. And we've got half-size boxes and whatnot. It allows us to tessellate and allow our retailers to have a much better display at their end.
Okay.
So we got here all the character cards for these are the characters from the Eye of the Abyss campaign, Edge of the Abyss campaign for Kings of War. But these are now done in one-piece models. So the Edge of the Abyss characters were multiple pieces, and they were exceptional. These are one-piece versions of those models. So we have, let's see if I can get both my hands here. Get a nice dark background. Absolutely exceptional models. You see here, it has some bits of flashing on it. This is the most flash we'll allow on a model. We retire molds when it gets to this point. So this just happens to be the last copy I have. So it's got to the end of the life. You get terrific little models here. For €40, you'll have 5 models, all resin cast in Nottingham. We get yet more Infernals, which we get from the Infernal Crypts. And like I say, 13 missions as well. So it's a great little upgrade. And this is the first full retail product that we've had for Dungeon Saga since the Kickstarter. There will be more to come. There will be more to come.
Okay, so we're never going to run out of missions and of new characters.
We want to keep on running with. It's so much fun.
Okay.
Now with Vanguard.
Yes, also set in Manticore.
I also set in Mantica, yeah. Now, you've probably heard of Vanguard already. If you've been looking on our on our Facebook page all this week, and all last week too, Rob's been working really hard to show all the different stages of the game. I think they've just released a blog about this. This will put some time issues on this, but temporal issues. He's just released a blog about the campaign section of Vanguard as well, and we're getting terrific concept artwork. And in the office we have renders of these things too, but everyone else is just seeing the concept artwork just now of the Basilian Battle Cat, the Nightshade, the Night Stalker Shades, and other Night Stalker models which are absolutely grotesque and wonderful. There are a couple of little surprises coming up in the Kickstarter starting on November the 1st. I'm not going to spoil those surprises right now.
But we can talk a little bit generally about Vanguard, because I had the impression that you kind of mixed and matched the things that you thought worked best for each of your games.
Absolutely. So Vanguard is the night before battle. We send forward our sappers and elite troops. They will go and poison wells, they will hamstring horses, they will spike cannons and whatnot. And that will affect your game of Kings of War the next day, or in the next hour. Oh, next day. So also you can just play it as a campaign, so it can be a series of those kind of like Vanguard skirmish missions to attack things. How the game plays, it's going to be played on a D8 system. We've taken a lot of influence from Dead Zone, which is an incredibly popular skirmish-sized game. And the D8 gives us a little bit more range than the D6 does, so it just allows us to do more things with it. There's power dice in there as well, which we can use to boost and make things more cinematic and more heroic, because we like cinematic and heroic. If we look at The Walking Dead, they've got their little power dice. It's something similar to that. It's going to have your, when you activate a character, they get 2 actions. So they can have two short actions or 1 long action. A short action could be move, and a short action would be shoot, or a long action would be run. It kind of makes sense that way.
Are we going to have like character progression?
Absolutely, absolutely. And in today's blog, Rob has actually talked about the campaign progression. We haven't gone into tremendous details because the rules are in alpha at the moment, and they may have been made available on Friday. I heard a rumor, but I haven't actually checked that out yet. So hopefully they'll be available. They will be available when the Kickstarter hits on November the 1st. It's a short run campaign, so it's only running through November 16th, and we're going to fund little boxes of your Vanguard troops. They'll be pretty cheap to get into. We are doing a 2-player box set with Basileans and Night Stalkers. Again, exceptional models for both of those. Very, very characterful. Every model could either be a commander of your army, or it could be a sergeant or a lieutenant. They will be just that much better than normal models.
Yes. And the hero models from Vanguard, I can use them in Kings of War, and I think you can also use them in Dungeon Saga as heroes.
You will eventually be able to use them. They will have all the
someone in the future.
Absolutely. Now we've got the Adventurous Companion, which is also available in German, French, Spanish, I think, and English, obviously. That gives you rules to make up characters and make up your own adventures. So if we need to, we could just use that. But I'm quite sure we'll be adding stuff in the future.
Looking forward to it, and the Kickstarter is out on November the 1st, so...
November the 1st, yeah, get in there, get straight in there.
Okay, good luck.
Cheers, thanks very much.